All right, so as you may know by now, we have just experienced a major GTA 6 leak. Now, I want to be perfectly clear about something. I don't support the methods that this hacker used, or just like, the whole leak culture in general. I don't support that. And I think this guy is a cheeseball. Do not send this guy money. He is absolutely trying to scam people, trying to be a hero. It's kind of weird. And I don't support this behavior by any means. But this is an event that really happened, and we know Sony and Rockstar are working together to move towards the all digital future, and we know they said to investors that they're going to move cautiously forward with their all digital plans. And we also know this is going to be a long war of many, many battles to try to save physical media. And this is something that I don't think that like Rockstar is going to bend over and like, comply with their commandments by any means. Like this is nothing that's going to work, but it's just like another thing that is going to make Sony and Rockstar think and maybe sweat a little bit. And it's perfect timing for something like the Blackout coming out. So anyone who's thinking about participating in the Blackout or doesn't have faith in the Blackout, that's something that's important to participate in, because that's just going to be another moment, another piece of data that is going to make this cautious Sony be even more cautious, and hopefully, embed the seed of doubt with them. We have the Insomniac pushback with Wolverine on top of all of this. And so when you add all this together, there is no better time to cancel your GTA 6 pre-order. And after looking around, I believe I found the correct leaks, the actual real leaks. I do believe they're real. And I viewed them, and I just see a lot of people online today reading through Reddit that they're disappointed. And so again, there's no better time to cancel than now. But before we get into more of my thoughts, if this is your first time here, or if you've been enjoying the content for quite a while now and haven't done so yet, please do consider hitting like and subscribe and support human-generated content. I really don't know what people expect with GTA 6. I think, with the Insomniac Wolverine backlash as well, it's nice seeing that more and more people are like realizing what modern gaming is and seeing through the gaming industry, and not no longer getting just lost in the hype. I mean, I look through the leaks and just GTA 6 looks like, get this, GTA. I feel like the bones of GTA 5 are great, and the series has matured to the point, it's like, where do you really go from here? So I'm watching this footage, I'm just like, yeah, this looks like GTA, right? This looks like GTA. I'm looking at online on Reddit. People are complaining. This is like a huge complaint I've seen. It's just like GTA 6 just looks like GTA 5 with a beauty mod on top of it. And I'm just like, yeah, what do you think is going to happen? Like, graphics have essentially peaked, and we're getting a bunch of diminishing returns. Like, this is going to just look like GTA, right? Like, it's in a different location, different map, different characters. We're going to have different cutscenes, a different storyline. But the gameplay is going to be GTA 6. And I do fear that with the emphasis, like, just on the story and all that it's going to be a hand-holdy experience for the main game. Rockstar want, modern gaming, they want you to experience the game. And so, like, I think even gameplay wise, it's not going to be as good or engaging. It's actually going to be more hand-holdy, more, accepting of the casual audience. They want everybody to be able to beat this game, and it's not going to be something that like real gamers experience a kind of like challenge or anything. And I think the cutscenes are probably going to be pretty long. But on top of that, man, the 30 frames per second, I'm watching these video clips. I know it's like through like Twitter and all that, but like I do believe the game is 30 frames per second. I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed. And it's just noticeable watching this footage. I'm like, wow, this it's just so noticeable. Like I think like a modern game like on PS5 or PS5 Pro, it's supposed to be the best game ever made, the biggest entertainment launch in history. This should be a 60 frames per second game. I'm so used to 60 frames per second, and to see this at 30 frames, it's just like, man, if there was no PlayStation 5 no disc controversy right now, if there was no GTA 6 is digital only, like if there was a physical copy of the game, I would still be of the mindset that you should cancel your pre-order and just wait for the inevitable PlayStation 6 version that has, bug fixes and like updates and, patches, and is actually 60 frames per second. And that's what I did with GTA 5. That game came out on Xbox 360. I waited for the Xbox One version, and I had a great time with that game. And this GTA 6 is just like, man, like I do not need to play this game at launch, and you shouldn't either. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are disappointed with what they're seeing. This is the most overhyped game of all time. It's probably gonna set records for making the most money of all time, but it's also probably going to set a record for being the most disappointing game of all time because it's just more GTA 5. I think that I've seen some rumors and stuff like maybe it's in the footage. I didn't watch all the footage because again, like I think it's real, but maybe it's not. So I'm not trying to get too like caught up in the details. I'm seeing some like one example of like a mechanic is like you have to put like gas in the car, and I'm just thinking it's like, man, like I just want to play video game, and like where do you go from GTA 5, right? Like the gameplay is already solid and like essentially perfected. To add more mechanics to make the game just feel more realistic. So now I have to like if I Grand Theft Auto a car and now it's like gonna be a gas meter and like I can't just drive around the city nonstop. It's going for like a realistic approach and I have to go fill up gas in the car. Like that does not actually sound fun or cool to me. That sounds more like real life and like I don't like getting gas in real life. Why would I want to get gas in a video game? It's like it sounds like after GTA 5 like you can go backwards and as you play like GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, those are games that feel more like video games. And this is the direction of GTA 6 is like it's actually more realistic, trying to more like emulate real life, but also bombard you with microtransactions and just other monetization methods. I don't know, man. It's just like, why give them your money so early for something like this that is like up in the air? One of the reasons why they're trying to do this, like Netflix trailer thing, is putting on Netflix instead of just on YouTube and social media gives it this more prestigious vibe and like more hype. And that trailer is going to be just like edited and like very carefully crafted to make the game seem way more fun than it is. You watch the leaks and you're like, this just looks like GTA 5. And these digital games, you can't return these digital games. All they have to do is sell that pre-order, and people can then post that the game's not that good. But what are you going to do about it? Sell the game, return it? You can't do that. So there's this huge hype campaign, and they know this is the most hyped game of all time. And they don't want the leaks to happen, right? There's no physical disc because they don't want leaks to happen. That aged very well. No discs needed for that. And again, yeah, maybe that hurts the game that there's these leaks. And again, I don't really support leak culture at all. But they're hiding the fact that this game is just GTA and really not actually that much special above GTA 5. Again, there's just no better time to cancel, man. GTA 7 is probably not going to come out for 15 years after this game. And the definitive version of GTA 6 is not going to be the day one version of the game. The definitive version is probably going to be PlayStation 6, unless they do what they did with GTA 5 and release another version on PlayStation 7. But, for the core life cycle of GTA 6, the best edition is going to be on PlayStation 6. But let's get a physical version of the PlayStation 6 version of GTA 6. You can play GTA 6 anytime for the next 15 years, for the first time. It doesn't need to be right here on day one, but once we lose physical media, it's gone forever. Once these companies can see that they can get away with, this early pre-order, locking stuff behind $100 version of the game, all the monetization methods that they have yet to share with GTA 6, it's not going back. And just, I don't know. I see the hype dying down with this game, with these leaks, which is exactly why they wanted the Netflix premiere, why they don't want leaks. They don't want you to see what the game really is. And, the most power we have is to cancel our GTA 6 pre-orders. Do not buy the game on launch. Again, there's no reason not to cancel it. Get your money back. Be a grown-ass adult and don't spend that $100. And just, if the time comes in November, the week before, then pre-order it, okay? Like, you just don't need to pre-order. Get that money back and just, like, let Rockstar know we're watching. We're gonna watch that Netflix thing. I'm not gonna watch on Netflix. Don't watch it on Netflix. Don't support that practice. Just wait for it to come out on YouTube 6 hours later. And we're going to watch that footage and we're going to see even more. And it's going to be very interesting to see how hyper edited that is, or just like what kind of level they choose to show off. That makes it look way more fun than it really is. And compared to these leaks. But again, don't fool yourself. This game is going to be GTA. and it's probably gonna be a well-made I want to say it's a well-made great GTA, but it's gonna be 30 frames per second. So just I don't know, man. The whole thing's bogus. The war to save physical media is not over. The battles are happening. There's many more battles to come. Be a part of it. Blackout Sony next week. Cancel your GTA 6 pre-order if you have one. Pledge not to buy the game anytime in like the first year or two or whatever. Just like let's see how this plays out. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.